Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Community Day. I'm here with my wife, Kristi,
Hello.
and my friend Xenon,
Hi.
and I'm Katie. I'm the bat one.
She's the one that's a bat.
Uh-huh. Which one are you, Xenon?
The demon dog one.
All right. And which one are you, Kristi?
I continue to be a robot.
All right, so I got the names right. If any of our other regulars want to join in, you are welcome to. Yeah, y'all don't need to see my Mastodon or my email or my weather report. There we go.
Is the weather good?
No.
No, it's bad.
It's real fucking
That's
bad.
usually how it goes.
It's been going between 65 during the day to about 25 at night because Oklahoma. Let's see. Here we go. For professionals. Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
All right. I think that's the room number. Let me put the link in the mumble for you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, has there been any good emails recently?
There's never been a good email. Like, in the history of email, there has never been a good email. Alright, it looks like it auto-claimed layer 5 for me.
Oh, I got layer 4.
Didn't you
I
used
got
to
the
have
third
to, like,
one.
manually claim the layer?
You did, but I guess they decided, let's...
Too much work.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Alright, so I gotta open up the Blaseball wiki. Blaseball wiki.
So,
There was probably some incriminating search results there. One sec. Don't look back at that, it's cool.
the
No,
I'm
The-
sure half of it was porn.
it's
It's cool, you
blaseball.fandom.com.
Alright.
it's cool. You just cut the VOD real quick without saying anything.
Yeah. I should have been playing copyrighted music there. Alright, let's see. Here's the Blaseball wiki, just to prove I've got it up.
Mm-hmm.
The new wiki is blaseball.wiki. Ooh. Is it as complete as the fandom one? Like, did it get a full transfer?
Oh, they've abandoned the fandom one. I knew
I'm
that they
so-
were in the process of moving it over. I didn't know it was completed.
Alright, so
I'm so glad.
what is everyone's level of familiar with Blaseball? Kristi, you go first.
I am a fan of Blaseball. I back the Breckenridge Jazz Hands for my sins. They're a team that should be better than they are, but they just can't catch a fucking break.
Mm.
And I don't get super deep into the paint on lore stuff. I'm aware of big things happening, but there's like once you get hard into baseball, there's like Twitters that are
Did you just
officially
say
unofficial.
baseball? What is that?
I'm pretty sure I said baseball. But once you get hard into it, there's like Twitters that are officially unofficial, and all sorts of things are happening on the Discord, which is a service I don't really use.
Mm.
So 80 out of 100, I would say.
Alright, how about you, Xenon?
I back the Philly Pies.
Mm-hmm.
I have 16,859 peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
I have 37 votes to spend in the off season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh golly.
Is Blaseball still on Siesta?
Yeah, still.
Has it been on Siesta since I last looked at Blaseball?
I don't know when you last looked at Blaseball, but it's been on Siesta since like Christmas.
I don't know. I know stuff about Blaseball. I would like to know more about it, but I also don't want to use Discord, so I haven't.
Yeah, that's the thing.
This is
I
the
might
most...
join it.
Sorry, this is the most American things. Everything is a city except for, like, Hawaii and Canada, which just have one team for the whole thing.
And Tokyo.
And Tokyo.
Or Tokyo is
Anything
also
that's not-
the city.
Anything that's not mainland USA. Oh, except for the unlimited tacos. They're from Unlimited, huh?
They're from a variety of Los Angeleses.
So they're from parts unknown?
No, they're from Los Angeles. It's just they're from the multiversal fracture that happened to Los Angeles after season 3? Something like that.
Oh, is Los Angeles a Night Vale now?
Yeah, Los Angeles is a Night Vale now.
The Shelled Ones pods. The Hall Stars. The Baltimore Crabs. Those are the ones that ascended, right?
So Baltimore Crabs ascended, yes. The Shelled Ones pods is the team that was made up of team members that had been shelled and were being forced to fight against the winners of seasons of Blaseball.
Uh-huh.
The Hall Stars are the competing godlike team that eventually vanquished the Shelled Ones pods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried now. Oh no. Where's Jessica Telephone?
She's on one of the teams. I don't know which one off the top of my
Okay,
head.
I thought she was dead. No, okay, we're good.
I don't think she's dead.
Bad Road, if they were from Unlimited Saga, then everyone would hate them despite them actually being pretty good. Just more difficult to understand.
She's currently on the Kansas City Breath Mints.
Okay.
See, I'm kind of into the Hawaii Fridays just because of the name. That's a good name.
Does anyone want to start? Because I have my team member already picked.
I don't have anyone picked, so I will decide while Xenon draws your team member.
Is that okay with you, Xenon?
Cool, let's do that.
Okay. So I had to pick someone from my team, the Breckenridge Jazz Hands.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go with Steph Weeks.
Steph Weeks.
SETPHWEEKS. I should bring them up on Wiki.
And you can give, minor details about the player.
I can, but do I want to? I should hide my layer.
All right, we've got a scribble.
So the thing about it is that reading to you the history and appearance and personality sections of Steph Weeks' wiki page gets real deep into like interlocking lore real quick.
No, that's good. That we should do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
read some of the most wild shit you can find.
Well, let's go with the official stat block first.
All right.
I think. So they are a batter in the Breckenridge Jazz Hands rotation. Good lord me. They are a 3.5-star batter, which is just about as good as we get. They have gravity boots. And they are a fire eater.
Okay, yeah.
And they're pre-game. Okay. I don't know why my mouth is doing this.
It's one of those days, believe me.
It's one of those days when you've woken up and you should go back to sleep, but you can't go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Where you don't want to wake up.
Speaking of sleep, their pre-game ritual is sleep pitching to pitch a ball while asleep. Their blood type is O or 0 or simply ring. It's difficult to tell. It's in a weird font. And they have a soul scream that I'm not going to read out because I don't know how to pronounce it and I feel that it would make bad viewing. The other important thing that I can see from what I have in front of me is that the only sort of consensus physical feature that Steph Weeks has is that Steph Weeks has many arms.
I gotta rethink my thing then. I gotta think more about what I'm doing.
They have many arms. Does Steph Weeks?
Are we talking about does it specifically say that these arms are limbs, or could they be like the shape-shifting guns from the series Wild Arms?
I'm not certain about that. I'm looking at a couple of different representations, which again they're different in themselves. The multi-arms is the thing that they have in common.
Mm-hmm.
In most of them, they're holding things.
Mm-hmm. Are they holding arms? Are they holding more different arms?
Their arms holding more different arms. They're holding baseball bats.
Oh, okay.
Mostly. Although in this one, they are wearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gloves at once.
Ah.
Hmm. Did they strip the pronouns section out of the new wiki?
Oh, no.
Or is that in... No, that's in rumors and reports. I don't know why that's like that.
Huh.
Steph Weeks' pronouns are he, him, but they, them is also okay.
Okay.
And their instrument is percussion.
Okay.
So I guess that makes sense. If you have rather a lot of arms, percussion is probably a good instrument to take up. You can just, like, Max Moon without having to do the things Max Moon did.
Yeah, either that or a double-necked guitar.
Do I mean Max Moon?
I have no idea who that is.
Keith Moon.
Keith Moon.
From the...
That I know who that is.
Yeah, not Max Moon, who was a professional wrestler who was so foreign he was from space.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's professional wrestling. Oh, Paul Diamond played Max Moon.
Yeah.
Okay, I know Paul Diamond. Oh my god, and his real name is Thomas Borick. He has so many names.
Thomas Borick, a.k.a. Paul Diamond, a.k.a. Max Moon.
And Kato.
And Kato.
Yeah. Also, he played soccer before he got into wrestling, which I didn't know.
Hey, what's another way to weaponize a bat?
Well, I do see that you have nail through one.
How about glass shards?
Glass shards is good.
Yeah.
Or they could be holding things that aren't bats. You know?
Or like a skull and crossbone to represent it's a poison bat.
Oh,
I really like the way you did glass
Those are
combat.
good glass shards. Was Max Moon from the moon, or further in space, maybe the moon of another planet?
I forget. Mostly what I remember is that he had a, like, firework gun.
I know that the name came from one of his previous names, Maximilian Moves. Which is kind of wild.
Huh.
Or did Max Moves come from Max Moon? No, Max Moves came from Max Moon. That's even more wild somehow.
1 sec, I gotta pull up a reference. Alright, there we go.
What are you referring to?
A skull and crossbones?
Oh, okay. Let me just for shits read through this.
Is that a squirrel? Smoking a joint?
It's a bat. It's an upside down.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a squirrel smoking a joint because it wasn't finished yet.
This is a bat, yes. I mean, the bat can also have one.
Yeah, you can give the bat a joint. Like, I don't like getting high, but that doesn't mean that other bats can't.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to read this wiki entry. And it's just going to go off the rails immediately.
Okay.
So Steph Weeks was formerly part of Stephen's Leitner, but was drawn out due to an unusual resonance between Leitner's collective personage and the temporal anomalies surrounding Baby Doyle. Both of those people are also Breckenridge Jazz Hands players.
Mm-hmm.
Current theories from the Leitner project citation needed suggest that Leitner had an odd number of Stevens in him at the time, thereby priming Weeks' exit as a way to return Leitner to their preferred state of even Stevens.
This just sounds like a Steven Universe plot.
Weeks' memories are complicated by his former existence as part of Leitner, but his strongest memories are of growing up as a native Hawaiian, which is reflected in his general appearance. In particular, he has a fondness for the Hawaii Fridays.
Okay, okay.
So this is all of this information is sort of hashed out on the Discord communally.
Mm-hmm.
And if you disagree with this, you can absolutely just make up a whole new thing.
Mm-hmm.
And their wiki setup is set up for that, where it'll just load in a random one of several backgrounds for these players.
Mm-hmm. Hooray for meta horror sports.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I'm glad that something new came out of meta horror instead of just a bunch of Doki Doki Literature Club clones.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really hoping with Doki Doki Literature Club, it's a really good entry point for meta horror fans. People who want to get into the genre without knowing much about it, it's a really good entry point, and I was really hoping that it would get more people into the ideas behind meta horror, and we'd see more stuff like Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and even like older stuff like Evil Dead. But instead, it mostly just spawned a bunch of visual novels where the girls in it are trying to change files in your computer.
Yeah. Or just murder you.
I mean, yeah, but they gotta change the files in your computer to kill you. That's how it works.
Yeah.
I need some more. I need a little bit more information here. I need to know what just something else.
So let's look at appearance and personality, because this has one other apparently important piece of information. Weeks is readily identified by his 9 eyes and 9 hands, each carrying a bat.
9 hands in this version.
If you want to pare it down to 4, I don't think anyone's going to argue with you.
The last pre-conquest Makuito was destroyed in a fire. I actually knew that, and that sucks so bad. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing Makuito correctly. So if anyone is more familiar, if anyone is more familiar with the language Nahuatl, which I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly either, then please correct me.
Weeks plays a diversity of percussion instruments as part of the Jazz Hands Jazz Band, using his 9 hands to full effect.
Here we've got 9 eyes and 4 hands. Good. Oh, excuse me. We got a mohawk going on.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm liking this. Does he have a mouth, or does he have to use his eyes?
I think eyes can talk fine.
Okay, that sounds good. I like the way you think.
It's off-putting the way that you balance these eyes in the frame of the face. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, and jorts, that's good.
That's right. Hold
Or I guess jants.
Yeah, jean pants. Makwa Weedle. Okay. Interesting. The Makwa Weedle or Maka Weedle? Makua Weedle? Because even your pronunciation leaves some ambiguity.
silent.
Copy that.
What color do you think the shirt should be?
So the Jazz Hands colors are like very light blue and yellow. So since you have very light blue on the jorts, maybe yellow would be good.
Either that, or you could leave it white because you've already got blue and pink.
Yeah, or you could just leave it white.
Maybe, but also it could be yellow too.
That's true. Macahuito, okay. Okay. Macahuito.
Gonna send you to the Shadow Realm.
Ooh, we got some more logging bots.
There's always more bots.
Yeah. People just keep making them and then writing spiels about how they're not actually doing anything in your chat.
Then why are you there whatsoever?
Mm-hmm.
And
just keep the fuck out.
And the fucking, like, 287 other chats that you're in. Why are you bothering?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like that quote.
Oh.
Oh, barbed wire is a good one.
Barbed wire is a good one. Let me hold on.
Oh no,
I'm sorry. I understand you're in the coloring phase, and I was a bit late with that suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
But I just suddenly started thinking about Cactus Jack.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
I was thinking about the Rock and Sock connection the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the Rock and Sock connection. How Mankind and the Rock got together to basically be superheroes for a few months. That was pretty wild.
That led to This Is Your Life, which is still one of the best segments the WWE has ever produced, so much so that Vince McMahon keeps fucking trying to recreate it with absolutely
zero success.
Zero success.
He doesn't understand why it was good.
It's good because you let Dwayne Johnson and fucking Mick Foley go out there and just improv shit for 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really good at that.
Mm-hmm.
I like
part of my perfect creation here.
It's a very good creation. I do like the crop top choice.
Mm-hmm.
I like that too.
Lovely. I adore his belly. I gotta learn how to use these tools. Putting the transparency down was a good idea. Helps with the more natural looking shading.
Looks like watercolors too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is your transparency set to?
My transparency is, let me find it again. Where's it at?
Right, it's above the layers.
100%. I'm in Paintbrush. I don't know what I'm doing to make this happen.
Oh, I thought this was an intentional decision.
I would have fixed it if I didn't like it. I started drawing and it was like this. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that works. I assumed that it was just at like 50% opacity or something. I like that it doesn't
this
start
is
us.
Looking great.
I like that it doesn't start us zoomed into the upper left of the portrait anymore, too.
Oh, yeah. I think part of that is the fact that we've used Aggie.io, which is what we're in right now, a couple of times.
It's been patched a few times.
Yeah.
What's the symbol for the jazz hands?
It's two hands
with their fingers spread apart.
Yeah, with their fingers spread apart, like right
next
to
like
each
jazz
other.
hands.
Yeah, like jazz hands.
Let me just look at it because I can just look at it.
It's the emote like jazz hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I have to draw more hands.
Fuck. I mean, you don't have to. No, that's for Fortnite. No, so yeah. I need to stop. I need to stop typing words into Google.
Yeah, it's never a good idea. What are you gonna find other than existential misery?
There, I think that's like something, I think.
I think so. I think that works very well.
I like the Steph Weeks a lot.
Uh-huh. But, you want to write their name in the corner?
Yes.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out where it will look best. I think, just the right side is pretty clear.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things I love about Blaseball is that there is so little actual information about these players.
They're basically just a name.
They're basically just a name and a couple of, like, visible statistics and, like, a chunk of invisible statistics. But people have decided, yeah, we're gonna just dig in and we're gonna make this a thing. So we're going to decide that Steph Weeks has 9 terrible hands and 9 terrible eyes.
What were their pronouns?
He, him, or they, them. Further down the wiki, when asked about his gender identity, Weeks replied, "Look, gender is complicated, but I think I'd best describe myself as a transman." Excellent.
Cool, I think this is good.
I also think that's good. I like the way that having the text over itself gives it a sort of flickering kind of
Yeah, I
effect.
like that too.
Yeah, I think that's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, nice.
I'm very impressed.
Let me see. There's something. I don't think. There's already says jazz hands on the shirt. I don't think we need to add anything to the left side.
No, I think that's a good Steph Weeks.
Give me 1 second.
I haven't had chat open because I was looking at other things, but Bad Road asks Hawaiian shirt and essential misery, and I don't know if those are meant to connect to one another.
No, those are quite far apart.
Okay.
Can I have a new layer just to do a background? No, I'm just gonna do a blank color. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we gotta move on to more pictures. Whoa!
Oh, something happened. Oh, you copied the layer, and so it's.
Oh, that's stylish. I like that.
It's
that
bolder.
That makes it very bright. All right, so, someone want to suggest a player for me?
I can look one up.
All right.
Oh, this is good. Oh, recently called up to the ILB. I don't know what that means. There's not much here, actually. We can't do much.
I think making something from whole cloth could also be interesting.
That could be interesting. Okay, here's Handsome Scarf.
Handsome Scarf. All right, all right. Invisible fire layers.
Oh, Internet League Baseball. That's what the ILB is. Yes.
Yeah.
So Scarf joined the Internet League Baseball as a hitter player for the Pandemonium Artist. Yeah.
I need you to invisible your layers.
Oh, that's what that meant?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, now go for it.
Oh, so Scarf joined Internet League Baseball as a hitter player for the Pandemonium Artist during the inaugural Coffee Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh, there we go.
So Handsome Scarf then didn't exist because they're not listed as being part of any other team, and the Pandemonium Artists were one of the teams created specifically for the Coffee Cup, which was a tournament that was running once a week for like 5 weeks while we've been in siesta.
I can't get mine to look like yours did.
Let me see. I'm looking at the teacher again.
Mine's just straight lines.
What are my settings?
Are you using the brush or the...
I'm on the brush. You can see it there.
Okay,
I mean,
my
I can't because we can't see your tools.
Oh,
Yeah,
opacity.
you can.
There
It's
is.
on
I'm
the
looking
stream.
at the
Oh, right.
brush opacity is 28%.
28%. All right.
I was looking at the layer opacity, and that's 100%.
Okay. Yeah, it's still not working.
Yeah,
It's making it lighter. No, it's not layering over each other.
I think that's just because you're using like gray.
What color was Xenon using?
I was using just straight black.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
Can you do it over itself, like directly over
Yeah,
itself?
that's what I'm doing
okay.
now. See, it's just not working.
Let me see what else I have here. Stabilizer, level and weight, 10 and 40 for the
Yeah, that's
level
what
and
mine's
weight.
set to.
Okay.
Is your density lowered?
Density is 100%.
All right. Is it checked? Maybe. No? I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, I have density unchecked.
Yeah, I had it unchecked.
Oh, I'm using a pen tablet. That's it.
Oh, okay. So it just doesn't work with the mouse. Well, that's annoying. All right, we're just gonna have to wing it then. All right, handsome scarf. So 100%. All right, here we go.
Is there coffee cup information up still? It doesn't look like it.
You want to hear some info?
Absolutely.
Pre-game ritual is petting dogs.
Ooh.
Coffee style is cream and sugar. Blood type is acidic. Fate is 68.
Ah, so close.
Do you want to hear the soul scream?
Yes.
Go on.
I'm trying to copy paste.
Oh, okay.
There it is. That's the soul scream.
Yes, yo, 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 yeah, yo, yeah, yeah, good.
Batting is 3.5. Pitching is 1. Base running is 2, and defense is 2.5.
Okay. All right. There we go. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is going pretty good. There's a belly button. What are the pronouns?
There's barely any info here.
Yeah.
I don't think there are any.
It's a very thin entry.
Mm-hmm.
This is double fan entry.
We could give you some information about the Pandemonium artists as a team.
All right.
They're a collective of creative freelancers based in the city of Pandemonium, the one that's in hell.
Mm-hmm.
They play Blaseball between art gigs in whatever space is close to their current community job, large enough to facilitate play.
Okay.
Their spirits are driven by a need to continue creating. They constantly take on new works and commissions, fueled by coffee and a drive to spite anyone who says they cannot.
Oh, so they're just every kid from Seattle.
Sure. I don't know if I feel comfortable posting up that Seattle is like hell.
I've been there. I feel comfortable saying that Seattle is like hell.
Okay. Well...
Oh, Seattle is like this mythical place to a lot of people where everything's perfect and everyone's accepted. That's bullshit, and it's there to draw you in. You know, like hell.
Sure.
You know how the devil tricks people in the Bible? Yeah, Seattle is hell. Are they cool yet? I don't know. Right now I gotta make sure they're handsome. After all, their name is Handsome Scarf, right?
I do see that you've gotten the scarf in.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't tie it either. He's way too cool for that.
Sure, like 10 10 boy.
10 boy? David
Yeah, except
Tennant?
it's not 10 boy, he's 4 boy.
Oh. Fuck. Wow. I said David Tennant and now I forgot the name of the fourth fucking doctor.
Yeah, I know, me too.
That's awful.
I
Tom.
like
Tom Baker.
Baker, thank you.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, I need to make the head bigger.
What were you saying, Xenon?
I really like Christopher Eccleston.
He's really good. And there was, bad shit that happened, so he didn't stick around. There's not a lot of clear information on what happened there. See, I need to make his head gigantic for detail.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to assume that people just find big heads to be handsome.
Yeah, sure. I like someone with a big head because it means I can read all of their emotions on their face.
Ah. All right, we got a nose there.
Mm-hmm.
Chiseled cheeks. No.
A real Julia Lepeti special.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That's looking pretty good.
That is looking pretty good.
All right.
So what's fun about this is because Handsome Scarf doesn't have any art on their wiki page, we could just submit this, and this would be as close as we get to official art for...
I think it's locked currently.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
They've been recently caught up and it's temporarily locked to prevent multiple conflicting lore editions. So it's going to be a second.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
There we go. It's got a
We'll
rosy
put it on the
lips.
talk page for community discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm really glad that they're not on the Wikia anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate Wikia.
Right.
Oh, you know what? Go with black hair.
Huh. That's rude. Hmm. So I'm looking at the team listing for the Pandemonium artists, and Handsome Scarf is not on this list.
Well, that's even better. Even better.
Were they incinerated? No, because people weren't getting incinerated during the coffee cup.
It says active on the page, I don't know.
Don't worry, I got this. I can explain it all.
You can be the lore.
That's right, I am the lore.
So what is your... I very much like Handsome Scarf's hair that you've given Handsome Scarf.
Also got a shitty goatee so that he's not too handsome.
Sure, as befits an artist.
Mm-hmm. And if anyone says anything about his goatee, he never talks to them again.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's positive. You do not mention the goatee.
You just don't even mention the goatees there.
Yeah. You do not acknowledge the goatee or he will completely ghost you forever.
What are you looking at my goat for? Yeah, like from Trailer Park Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is the worst thing. I'm quick. I was looking up like information about like Wikia and Fandomer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to verify it before I just say shit. And I can't fucking find anything because all of it is other fucking wikis.
Yep, it's awful. Alright. So Handsome Scarf is an artist. Alright. Thank you, Wee Mad Hamish. Just glad to know you're here. Alright, so the most important thing, what is the most important thing for an artist to have?
Integrity.
Coffee.
All right, all right. Integrity, I think it might be a little late for handsome scarf.
Okay.
But coffee, it's never too late for coffee. I'm not sure how he's going to hold it, though, because he's got one hand on his hip, and then he's got one hand that he's leaning on a wall with. So I think that if he has to have coffee, he's going to need... Yeah, there we go.
They have a pocket in their handsome scarf.
Yeah, I got a pocket specifically built to hold a styrofoam cup of coffee. There we go.
Of creamed and sugared coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to make sure that it's creamed and sugared, which means it's got to be very light.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be really, really weak. There we go.
Oh, check it out.
Very, very light, Tom. Be lurking for a moment. Coffee cup had people get removed somehow. Handsome scarf could possibly no longer exist.
Oh no.
That's possible. Well, you know what? He exists in my heart.
Yeah, and that's what's important.
There we go. Steam from the coffee goes all the way up to his beautiful nostril.
Okay.
So that he can always smell that slightly diluted aroma.
Oh, right. People weren't getting incinerated. They were getting percolated.
Oh, okay.
And we don't know what the difference is.
Well, when you're percolated, that means you're made into steam instead of smoke.
Right.
Oh.
That actually means you're dripped. I believe percolate means drip.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now he's got his coffee pocket. What else does an artist need? An artist like handsome scarf.
So what's their medium, I guess, is my question.
That's important.
All right, what kind of art does handsome scarf do?
Sculpting.
Sculpting, eh?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think, Kristi? You made a noise.
No, I like sculpting.
You like sculpting?
I had a thing I was going to say about the scarf, but it's fine.
All right. So that means he also needs to have a belt.
That's important.
Yeah. He needs a sculpting belt.
Godward said how the wiki can't be deleted, and that's exactly what I was going to say, but I couldn't find any information on it. This one wiki who tried moving off Wikia, but they would not allow them to delete the old wiki, and that was higher up in the search results.
Uh-huh.
So they continually got this traffic on this wiki that is not used explicitly, not used anymore.
That's almost as dishonest as that other wiki.
I really dislike how wikis became
The de facto.
the like repository of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And they called it fandom, so now there's a bunch of fucking like technical wikis that have the .fandom URL.
Oh right.
Yep. All right, there we go. There's the start of his belt.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging off that belt on belt loop. Let's draw the belt loops a little darker. There we go.
Okay.
So hanging off of that, we've got a hammer.
Okay.
It's like a mallet. There we go.
Hey Riz.
Hey Riz, what's going on? All right, so that's his hammer. And overhanging on this loop is his chisel. All right, now what is one of the symbols of Blaseball?
What
The Blaseball.
How do you mean?
Just any symbol that represents Blaseball, something from it, like the peanut or something.
Well, they wouldn't have. See, this is the problem: is that when you say the peanut, this person started existing after the death of the peanut, so that wouldn't be a useful.
Well,
piece
that
of
was an
symbology.
example.
Yeah, like a baseball is.
The Blaseball, you mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Blaseball, which looks not dissimilar to the Earth baseball.
All right, so what is his team called?
The Pandemonium Artists.
All right, so what is their symbol?
They have this. I'll just tap this in chat real quick. But this is
It looks stylish.
It's very stylish. This logo is by Me on Twitter and a cult classic on Twitter, and it's very good.
Mm-hmm. Do not invoke the shelled one for we fear its return.
That is correct.
It's a good thing I'm not into Blaseball, or I might be worried.
Fear the old nut, for God's sake, William, fear it.
Alright, that is way too complicated, and I'm just gonna go with the Blaseball.
That's fine.
Alright.
Like, you could probably make a simplified version of this.
I could. But he's sculpting it, so I gotta, like... Here, let me actually start a new layer for this.
Mm-hmm.
That way I can continue to draw it behind him. I can duplicate the layer, I can't just create a new layer.
You could just claim layer, like, 2 or 1 for yourself.
I guess. I'm gonna move yours down here and move this one up here so they're next to each other.
The artists don't have a formal stadium, but bring a set of bases with them on jobs. With each game, the first artist at bat is expected to name the day's stadium by tagging over the many names drawn on the home plate. As of now, it reads stadium _V5 _final uppercase .psd.
Oh, I just realized he's not colored in. Means I gotta do some color inning before I can do this.
Inning, like a baseball.
Oh.
Like a blaseball.
I see what was done there.
Yeah. So there is a not necessarily confirmed story about Steven Tyler of Aerosmith.
Uh-huh.
Because Steven Tyler of Aerosmith used to, like, tie handkerchiefs around his, like, mic stand while he was performing.
Yeah.
And there were rumors, not necessarily founded, that he would have, like, pockets sewn in the handkerchiefs to keep rare spices or whatever in. So, you know, if he needed a pinch of celery salt in the middle of a show, he could get the celery salt he needed to keep on rocking.
I love this euphemism.
Yeah. It's not my fear the old nut is doing horrible things in the brain. Thank you, I hate it. I'm happy to help. That's not my euphemism, that's Sebastian Bach's euphemism.
Hey, he was on Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. I like Sebastian Bach. I don't know if he's a terrible person.
Mm.
Maybe I should look that up.
Alright, there we go. Oh, no, there's way too big a space there. See, over here there was a space and it still worked?
Oh.
Got a little,
I don't usually use fill tools, so this is strange for me, but it's much faster in this case.
Yeah.
See, I really just go for it. I do just do it.
I would if I had a drawing tablet to do it with.
Mm-hmm.
With a mouse, it's a lot more work.
Like, see what I do is I just make it so the style is loose, so it doesn't look like I just did it.
Mm-hmm.
I always use the fill tool because I like flat colors, and also I don't like doing shading work.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm bad at it.
Mm. There we go. Brown shoes. That's what we're going with. Because he's way too cool for black work shoes.
Sure. Also, you know, match the color of your shoes to the color of your belt.
Of course. Well, I don't know. He didn't do a great job at that. Oh, I should also like...
I mean, they're both brown.
That's true. They are both brown in their own way. What? That doesn't even make any... Oh, I see. I was on the wrong layer.
Oh, yeah, that'll do that.
There we go. And then gray head on the hammer, and then light gray, metallic on the chisel. All right, there we go.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, this is the good shit. This is the
remix.
All right, so we grab a circle, and then we dot the eyes. Can I make it? Oh, I can switch it to circle stroke. Perfect. All right, so there we go. Let's make a big ol' circle. All right, that's looking pretty good.
You could maybe get some oregano in the rock and roll spice pocket. That makes sense.
Now this whole thing is on a pedestal. There we go. That looks pretty good. Gonna be tough to do. Doesn't gotta be perfect. Just gotta remind myself there are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
Yeah. We're drawing Blaseball art on the internet from whole cloth.
Yeah.
I think it's not I think it's fine.
Now what Handsome Scarf has actually drawn here is not, or created here, is not actually a Blaseball, as one might know it. This is from a fictional sport that came to him in a dream called baseball.
Ah.
Yeah. No one's ever heard of it, and he's considers himself to be a legend in his own time and an innovator.
For dreaming up this
amazing magical sport.
This amazing, fantastical sport.
It has things like rules. And people don't die if they lose.
It's just a game.
It's completely unheard of.
As opposed to a fight for survival.
Exactly. This is not something anyone in this multiverse has ever even considered. So they think he's just being silly. But he knows. He knows. He knows that the world could be a more peaceful place if only they would not kill each other over this sport.
The sport, you mean?
The sport, yes.
The sport.
So I like this. I appreciate this artistic endeavor that he's put himself through, and it is a shame that he made the stitching by like carving rivulets in the ball and then dripping people's blood through it.
Yep.
It is a shame that it kind of goes against the flow of the piece.
No, it's part of the message.
Oh, okay.
No blood, no baseball.
No blood, no baseball, no L.
No. Yeah, see, there's no L in baseball.
You did a completely perfect downstroke on the L.
And then the bottom's fucked up, yeah. All right. So here we have it. This is Handsome Scarf.
This is Handsome,
the great innovator.
You wanna?
This is good.
You wanna put the name up there?
Oh, good idea. All right, so we're here.
It is.
We're here. You're here.
They. Handsome.
You're better at drawing letters with a mouse than I am.
Got a lot of practice.
Yeah. Are you drawing the cheat for extra credit, or?
Oops, that's wrong.
What?
It's an important part of his signature.
Right, makes sense. Drawing the Z scarf beneath their name.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
There we go. There's our handsome scarf, everyone.
Hooray.
All right. So now I've got to. Well, first let's take a quick BRB.
You've
Yeah, that was. I was getting ready for you, but I realized I need to do a quick BRB first.
yeah.
All right. So let's hit them commands in chat. Got some very important links coming up there. Now, there are protests. There are civil rights protests going on all across the United States. It's a fucked up world that people have to do this simply because of the color of their skin. They do not receive, Black people, Black Americans do not receive equal treatment under the law. They do not receive equal treatment by police or in daily life. And that's not the way the world should be. Obviously. But there are protests going on around the country and the wider world to fight for those seemingly simple things. Black Americans and people of color, Indigenous Americans, all should be receiving equal treatment under the law. Should be receiving equal treatment in daily life. And that's what these protests are all about. So I'd like you to check out those links. There are, let's see, we got the Black Trans Travel Fund to get trans people of color out of bad situations. We got the Bail Fund Network to help protesters not be sitting in a cell simply for exercising their right to protest. We got the Okra Project, that's to get supplies to poor Black families, I believe.
Food, yes.
Yeah. And we got the Black Hills Legal Fund to help an indigenous tribe get their land, which we have been calling Mount Rushmore, back from the federal government, by whom it was stolen many, many years ago, and then had a bunch of white guys' faces carved into it. That's pretty fucked up. So, please check out those links to see what you can do. Under the second command are ways that you can specifically help people affected by the death of Breonna Taylor, who was murdered in her own home by police during a botched raid, looking in the wrong place for the wrong person. These police have not been indicted for their crimes. They are still walking around free. This needs to change. Black lives matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter, and we need to keep repeating these things. We need to keep pushing these things as hard as we can until the people at the top not only acknowledge them, but act upon them and make them a protected truth. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Please don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. How y'all holding up? Better than
It's time once again.
This is better than the big game that we're not legally allowed to say the name of, right?
The Superb Owl?
Yeah, the Superb Owl. Like, do you know that? We are not, because this is technically a commercial stream, because we do make a little bit of money off of it. I believe we are not actually allowed to say the name of it.
On the other hand,
the big game.
The big game.
On the other hand, the game biggers probably won't come after us. The
big owl.
The game embiggeners.
The game embiggers. Embiggeners. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought I should reword my statement.
All right. So, so far we've got handsome scarf. Xenon, can you show yours again?
Yes. Yeah. Styling.
We got Steph Weeks. And next, Kristi, you're going to be drawing.
It's me. I'm going to draw someone.
Why did the page I had open disappear? Oh, because it was in a different window. Silly me. Here we go. You are going to be drawing Chambers Simmons.
Chambers Simmons.
Yeah.
Who does Chambers Simmons play for?
The Boston Flowers.
Okay.
They've been with the Flowers since season 1. So
And they're still alive?
Yeah, they're still alive. Can you believe that?
I can't. I literally can't. Oh, no, don't. Okay.
So their coffee style is coffee with a question mark.
Okay.
Their blood type is grass. I think that's very important.
Yeah.
And their pre-game ritual is astral projection.
So I think all of the Boston Flowers have grass blood type.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was a
because that was literally flowers.
Well, no, they won a boon that allowed them to have grass blood type.
Oh, okay.
Which made them better at fielding.
Technically, his species is human.
Okay. I like that there's a technicality already.
His nickname is Ace, and his pronouns are he, him, as I've been saying.
Okay.
Currently active. They're a 4-star base runner. And he's a 3.5-star batter. So he's pretty good.
Okay.
He's pretty good at the whole hitting the ball and running.
Sure, and that's two of the most important things to do as a rotation player.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see you get a start on this, and then we can read more.
Huh.
Well, I want to read something.
I was hoping my my pad would work, but it doesn't appear to.
This is not directly related to the player. Can I read it?
Absolutely.
In Season 3, Sims adopted a wild wolf that he disavows all knowledge of in order to ensure that it can be kept at the stadium with him during games. He keeps the wolf in the visitor's bullpen and insists that any howling you might hear is not coming from that bullpen, and furthermore, you cannot hear it. This wolf, which does not exist, but if it did, is named Commissioner and is a very good boy.
Okay.
I love this.
So... Alright, so let's... are there any notable physical characteristics I should know about before I start diving into this?
Okay. Let's see. Physical characteristics. Well...
God, I'm bad at drawing circles.
Well, I mean, he does have grass for blood.
Sure. Well, what was the name again? I lost it somewhere in there.
Chambers. Plural, Simmons. Also plural. You missed an A.
Yeah, me too.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. And furthermore, I cannot see it.
And furthermore, you can't see it.
Simmons has a rivalry with Siobhan, the elk with saws attached to her antlers, who is a member of the groundskeeping staff.
Okay.
Siobhan was cursed to only be able to insult Simmons' sister Mildred with every comment that she makes, which quite obviously Simmons has difficulty with.
So...
Simmons has 24 adopted children because of the orphanage incident.
Okay, that sounds good.
They're all named here.
Yeah.
Alright. So there's not a lot in the way of physical characteristics listed.
I mean, that's fine. Like, part of the reason, like, you said you picked it was because there wasn't, like, art.
Yeah. Simmons, so a lot of the ones that I clicked on that I like the names of just had a generic white person drawn, and I was very disappointed with that. Simmons is known for his one distinct pitch, which he calls the Wiggly Pitch.
The Wiggly Pitch.
The Wiggly Pitch, which his sister taught him when they were kids. It moves in a zigzag line at the same height after he throws at a steady speed of 30 miles per hour. When his coach suggested he learn to throw a fastball back when he was 34, Simmons responded, "I don't need no dang fastball. I've got my Wiggly Pitch."
I really like Chambers Simmons.
Me too.
Chambers Simmons is the hero we deserve.
Simmons rejected similar requests to learn a curveball or slider. Similarly, every time he was asked out to dinner, Simmons responded, "I don't need no dang relationship. I've got my Wiggly Pitch." It is unknown which teammate first called him Ace and why, but Simmons fully embraced the nickname as confidently as he approaches everything. So clearly he is Ace Arrow.
Sure.
Oh, this is lovely. Chambers is Riz's favorite now.
Get some goofy shoes in there.
Early in Simmons' career, a wiggly pitch gone way off base smashed the window of a nearby orphanage. Ah, now we get to learn about the orphanage incident. Going to retrieve the ball, Simmons saw the event as a sign and adopted all the children inside. Notably, this led to the adoption of Moses Mason, then named Moses Simmons, who would leave to Los Angeles and eventually form the Tacos. Recently, Mason has been transferred to the Flowers, reuniting Simmons with his child.
I deselect. There we go.
Oh, Simmons holds the record as the oldest player in Blaseball to graze the mound, coming in at 104.
104 years
Yeah.
of age.
Yeah.
Hmm.
When asked why he continued to pitch after all these years, he simply stated, "Huh? Who's there? Is that you, Mildred?" Mildred, his sister, had been missing ever since they started playing a game of hide-and-seek together over 80 years ago, and it is believed she is somewhere on the astral plane.
All right. So I had to completely erase everything I did
Uh-huh.
and start again.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's completely okay. I had to do it before you said 104 years old. I'm just trying to
Sorry, Gaston.
sort out some... I had to, like, feel out some ideas, and this is gonna look like absolute dog shit.
Now, cut that out.
No, it's fine. It's just, I don't know how to draw someone in the position I'm trying to draw him.
Well, I didn't either. I think I did pretty good.
You did.
All right, more gas.
I'm trying
I've done
to...
it.
Trying to make a squat happen.
Oh, so I would like to point out that up until Season 2, Chambers Simmons was one of 5 players in the league to have a 0-star rating,
Oh, wow.
with the others being Matt Velasquez of the Houston Spies, Lars Taylor of the Hellmouth Sunbeams, Gunter O'Brien of the Charleston Shoe Thieves, and Joshua Butt of the Chicago Firefighters.
That's a real shame.
All except Butt were pitchers. Haha. After the Season 4 election, Simmons was affected by exploratory surgery's blessing, going from 0 stars to 1 star, then from 1 to 1.5. After the Season 6 elections, Simmons was affected by the Move the Mounds Closer blessing, going from 1.5 to 2 stars. And then it does not say how he got up to 3.5 and 4 stars on some stats.
Okay, that's more like it. Ooh, I made that way too big. So, what I'm thinking is we got this incredibly crotchety old man. Hang on, let's old man this face up a little bit.
Old man in the face!
Yeah, let's make that head shape a little more.
Gaunt!
Yeah, a little more gaunt, a little more skull-like. That's good.
What? I'm not the Grim Reaper, you're the Grim Reaper!
I've never heard of a dog.
Never heard of any dog. There's no wolves here.
And they have that sort of anime old man thing where their eyes are so shut that you basically can't see them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing. That's not how a face is shaped.
I don't know how the faces are shaped either.
Faces aren't shaped, they're born. No, no one didn't land.
I'm busy
I don't
trying
know.
to like think about anatomy. I'm sorry.
I don't know things.
It's an old phrase, heroes aren't made, they're born. Or heroes aren't born, they're made, depending on who you ask.
I don't remember what that was from.
It's not from anything. It's
It's
used as
one
a
of
lot of
those
stuff.
things that's just kind of.
It's just an old saying.
It actually kind of sucks, huh?
Yeah, both versions suck.
Okay, good. So what I'm thinking is let's kill the opacity.
Just murder the shit out of that opacity.
Yeah, there we go. And so over here, how light can we go before it becomes a problem? 10's kind of pushing it. How does that look on stream? Like nothing?
Well, it looks fine on my screen.
Yeah,
but...
that kind of looks it looks fine, but I still kind of want it a little. So what I'm thinking is we'll take it to 15. Yeah. And grab a sort of lab yellow. Oh no, that doesn't work. It doesn't work when you make the color lighter. You need to ginger up that Roger.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either. I'm just kind of saying stuff. Oh, 50. 50 is visible to the point where I can actually use it. Good.
I'm just remember that really fun event that happens.
What really fun event?
You know Andy's like waste points command?
Mm-hmm.
When Andy
use gay bamboo.
No, you plant it.
Plant gay bamboo.
Plant gay bamboo, sure.
When Andy added that, I had there's no use for channel points in general.
Yeah.
Is the thing. When Andy did that, I had a lot of them. And I was able to plant like 26 of them in a row.
Good lord.
It was wonderful.
I added hours as soon as channel points were released, so like within 2 hours. It's like, well, we're not going to use these for anything. Let's just have a waste points button.
That's almost what a dog looks like.
That's very dog-esque.
Dogs
That's puppy.
They're kind of like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for the screenshot I took, and I found that screenshot I took of the Linkin Park 100 Gex remix they posted onto the Linkin Park channel.
Uh-huh.
I'm just so glad they got their remix onto the official Linkin Park YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. They tried so hard and got so far.
And in the end, it really kind of mattered. So this is Commissioner, the dog that doesn't exist and you've never heard.
Yeah.
Which is why it's almost invisible. Because it's sort of a ghost.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of a ghost. It's not a ghost.
Ghost dog. No, that's a samurai.
Yeah.
That movie's fine. I might even say pretty good. I had a friend who was really obsessed with it, though, and then thought that he was a samurai after watching it. He thought that he could follow the ways of Bushido.
Alright, let's take our opacity back to 100. So this arm is very happily resting on top of...
Very nice Xenon.
Yeah. I wonder if it's 10,000 now. I never checked.
I think it's 10,000 now, yeah.
How many decks they've gotten to?
10,000 gex.
I bet.
The Andy's waste points command.
Ah, okay. So that's that arm. Let's fill in the... They're wearing like that short button up. Like ring collar shirt. Like the old-timey Blaseballers wore.
Shit. I just I didn't realize that was on stream. Sorry about that, everyone.
Yeah.
I was just checking my Mastodon real quick. Someone
We get
got
to
their
check out-
photo up.
We get to show cool stuff on stream.
Yep. Display capture is a hell of a drug.
So let's talk about this other arm. Because here's what I'm thinking about this other arm.
Mm-hmm.
The throwing arm.
Yeah.
The arm that throws the wiggly pitch.
Oh.
It's a wiggly arm.
Yeah, I think this one's the wiggly arm.
I think that's a good thing.
I think that's I gave it a little too much mustard.
A little too much wiggle.
Yeah, I need to
There we go.
wiggle it more aggressively, but less. Not still give it too much.
It wiggled too far.
Wiggled too greedily and too deep. I need to make it a little smoother. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a wiggle. That's not a wave. I did a wave before.
Yeah, this is a wiggle.
It's not the wavy arm.
Hey, Gaston. Chill out.
How does that work body-wise? I mean, it doesn't, but...
You gotta shake your head. You gotta get down. You don't need to knock a bunch of shit over. Come on. Come on. I know, your ear's stuffy.
So there we go. There's that. Let's grab some... what the fuck is... I brought this up so I could do this exact thing. What are the Boston Flowers colors? It's like white and lilac and purple.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. Little lighter, right about there. Grab our fill tool. No, that's gonna... I can see where that's gonna leak out the side right now. Don't like that. Let's fix it.
Chambers Simmons asserts that having no stars was the height of fashion in his youth, and that engaging in Blaseball while having a positive star rating was considered unsportsmanlike back in the good old days.
It was the style at the time.
Every star that he has gained feels like a slight loss of his dignity. Simmons was declared a National Historic Site in XT65.
Oh, okay. I can do that too. Hang on.
I'm going to list off his adopted children.
Please do.
Abacus Crash, she, her. Idealizes Beck Whitney. Used to follow her around while wearing vampire teeth and trying to bite people. Alright,
Nice.
off to a strong start. Lillian Calamity, no description. Ray Decay, goes by Ray. Likes to work in the garden with the groundskeeper. Has several plant allergies. Bessie Catastrophe, she, her. Aspiring baker, particularly skilled at apple crisp. Her favorite player is Nick Winkler, although she doesn't know why. Mackenzie Debacle, she, her. Always carries a cat, which is always different, but she denies that they are different. Winifred Disaster. Tiffany Fiasco. Sophie Havoc. Zaza Meltdown, the Boston Flowers Stadium organist. Cassie Mishap. Naya Rek, she, scientist studying pitching, has invented the Zaggly pitch, the inverse of the wiggly pitch. What, so it goes fast and straight? That's just a fastball.
Yeah, I think that's just a fastball.
Moses Simmons, they, them, now Moses Mason, on the team. Authenticity Jones, she, uses used car salesman, learned from Vito Sanchez, but is far more honest about it. Dignity Smith, a dabbling artist. Forgiveness Brooks, Harmonious Jackson, he, him, stylish as hell, always wearing a fancy gown and heels. Idealism Stevens, they them, wants to be the team's Bat Kid. Integrity Hobart, he him, lives with the wolves.
No other information.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Justice Wright, not to be confused with Apollo Justice or Phoenix Wright. Loyalty Armstrong, he him, has a blimp Simmons doesn't know where it came from. Favorite player was and is Caligula Lotus. Moderation Freeman. Responsibility Knight with a K. Service Bird. Tolerance Barnes. Those are the children. Those are all the children.
They're good children.
Uh-huh. He can say, "Look at my horrible son," and you won't know who he means.
Look at my several horrible sons, and some horrible daughters, and some horrible children that are non-binary. Look at all of these horrible people. I love them very dearly. Oh, no, that's fine. It's not whatever. I know it's not. You all out there, you also knew it.
Why would I need a dog? I got my wiggly pitch.
Why should I ever give a shit about what y'all got going on? Got my wiggly pitch.
That's right. Bad and right. The zaggly pitch zags in the opposite direction or possibly orthogonal to it. Oh, like it zags vertically but stays on the same horizontal plane? Alright, I can see this.
Oop.
Whoa.
Found some air.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna fix that. Think that's it. Yep.
There we go.
Oop. Well, that's
Might need to use a pen for that.
yeah. That's the risk you run.
It's just the risk that you run. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
It's just the way that you talk, like you ain't got a dog. And every single day's another wiggly pitch. Then the morning comes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Blah, 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 blah.
This is the 90s. We've just encapsulated the 90s.
And then the morning comes by Smash Mouth.
Yep.
If you warned me that this hand looks so fucking jank. This hand is jank as shit, and I'm so mad.
That's the way hands are.
Hands are just like that, I guess.
Yeah.
How do you draw them?
You don't.
I know, right? Look at how wide that thumb is.
Hey, my thumb's pretty wide.
Yeah, but
Like it actually jerks out in the middle.
not that it's wide, it's just so it's like at a 90-degree angle from the remainder of the hand.
Oh, you mean like this?
No, like further than that. It looks bad.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah.
I'm showing her my double jointed
Oh, like
thumb.
that? I see now. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Xenon, do you have you and me have the same disorder? Are your thumbs double jointed as well?
How do I determine this?
Do they bend back to the point that you can feel a slight pop in the joint?
I think mine pop quite as readily.
Like it
I don't
doesn't
know
make a
what I
sound, they
got.
just come out of joint.
I think I'm
I don't know what is normal.
Yeah, that's the problem. I had to, when I was looking up EDS, I think that's the correct thing. When I was looking up EDS and learning about it after learning I had it, I was like, wow, okay, there's a lot of things that I assumed were just normal about my body that absolutely aren't.
I think I'm pretty done with my drawing, and everything else is just kind of stylo.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just adding some stitching.
He's a cool old wiggly man.
These cool old Wigglemans.
You know, maybe this is not how the joint is supposed to go.
I can send you a photo of how my thumb bends later if you want.
Cool. I'm gonna see if I can take one of mine.
Hmm.
So do we have another thing
No,
we want to do?
I think that about covers it for tonight.
Okay.
I think we done good here. Write his name.
I did that.
Oh, I don't. Oh, you did. I was looking.
I did it right.
I did it at the beginning.
Yeah, I did it right at the beginning.
So my brain skipped over it.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll include for clarity. Oh, this is a mistake. Why am I drawing with my mouse? The Wiggly.
The Wiggly. Master of the Wiggly pitch.
So bad at drawing text. All right. Good. I'm glad I've done this.
Me too.
This is very pretty looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, none of these proportions are good, but it's Blaseball. Who gives a fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just now thinking about the motion necessary for this, where Chambers is standing at the mound, like with his hands clasped in front of them, like pitchers do, but like one arm's drooping on the ground, and the hand that is holding the ball has to like wind back and back and back and back and further back, and then it's like a slow tsunami-like wave as all of it kind of zoops forward.
The arm goes halfway to the base. To the mound, rather. No, from the mound to the base.
Yeah.
Yes, to the base. It's a beautiful thing, really.
It's a beautiful thing. Da-da. So we just want
I would
call
like
it?
to.
Oh.
Yeah, I would like to do more Blaseball in general.
Mm-hmm.
I keep accidentally like coming back to it when it's on siesta.
Yeah.
When is it coming back?
It's not been announced on their website or through the newsletter, so I don't know.
Okay.
If there's been some developments on like the Discord, I'm not on that. So
The Discord currently has 0 people in it, according to the readout on fandom. So.
Possibly be correct.
Yeah. The Discord's also a bad service that I don't recommend using.
Yeah. Open Discord in your browser.
No.
I know.
No.
You stopper.
So, probably next week, back to World War Z for a bit.
Okay.
It seems like a good one to do 2 weeks in a row till it's done, and take a break every 3rd week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This sounds like a good one. Good schedule.
Yeah. In any case, schedule for this next week. Tomorrow, Kristi and I will be playing more Arcade Spirits.
Yeah.
We're getting very close to the end, and we got to punch a billionaire. So that was cool.
We might get to do it again.
That's true. And if the opportunity comes up, we're taking it.
Yeah.
Tuesday will be Andrea with more The Final Fantasy Legend Makai Toshi Saga. Wednesday will be Sue and Mox playing Monster Hunter World, if all goes to plan. Thursday will be Alice with more Paper Mario, the Origami King. Friday will be me. I haven't decided what I'm playing yet, but I'll think about it over the course of the week. And Sunday will be World War Z. Xenon, are you going to stream more Hitman on Saturday?
I think that's a good plan. I have the bank and the resort,
Oh, hell yeah.
and those are my two favorites.
Uh-huh. Well, that sounds wonderful. And yeah, you can check out all of our schedules, everyone's schedules, all our partner channels here at schedule.chalk.community.
Hooray.
We also have thousands of hours and years of video.
I've beaten you there.
You sure have, over at youtube.chalk.community. It's wow, we've been doing this for like four plus years now.
For like literally a while.
Yeah. Yeah, we're professionals. That's the good shit. So let's take a look back at each of our characters. Here we have Chambers Simmons, master of the Wiggly Pitch. Xenon, are you getting screenshots?
Can you do that? Go back one more.
Oh, what?
I already
Put yours back up.
Can I can do it now.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Should I get the black, like the gray border in, as opposed to like kind of almost a little bit cropping it?
Yeah, I think that's.
Oh, we can actually just hit save here. Let me do that.
Oh, there's like ways to do it.
Yeah, they've added like save menus. All right, let me just do that real quick.
Okay.
Save that to desktop. There we go. Let me make sure that that only shows the visible layers. Sure does. All right.
You're gonna hide mine?
It's trying. One sec. Except that Windows Photos is not displaying it. That's weird.
I got one too, and it looks like it's good.
All right. Oh, Windows Photos is just hanging really bad on me.
Use Snip.
Why would I use Snip?
Because it's so much easier.
All right, the photo's valid. Windows Photos just doesn't like it.
Okay.
All right, Xenon. Let's see. Let's see. Steph. Forgot the last name. Steph Weeks.
Can't catch these hands.
Can't catch these weeks. New drawing.
All right, gotta save.
There we go.
You got it?
Yep. And finally, we got Handsome Scarf with a coffee in his pocket and a baseball on their mind.
Okay, cool. Got that one.
All right. So thanks everyone for joining us and for all your support in whatever way you are able to and choose to give. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for joining me, Kristi and Xenon.
Happy to.
Yep, this is fun.
And we'll see you all on the flip side. Bwah, 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 bwah.
Good night.
Good night.